ever wonder where authors get their ideas? Did you know it's the #1 question that authors get asked? Yeah, it's the #1 question. And some authors, looking at you, Stephen King, have kind of a rude answer for it. I'm not telling you what that is. You have to find that out yourself. Stay tuned and I'll tell you, though, how I got some of my inspiration. So it is really the #1 question. People ask it all the time. Where do you get your ideas? Well, I'm going to tell you. All over the place. My first idea came from a question that became the Aggie series with just one question that people asked me over and over. Bam, got an idea, wrote a book. Another book, Prairie, was a dream I kept having over and over. But usually it's kind of like this slow forming, I wonder what if, and oh, I could do this, and I. But sometimes I get them in really weird ways, like the Meddlin Madeline series. Okay, so here I am. I've got this idea for this Victorian novel, and I think, wonder what I could do for a cover on that, because cover design is like my thing, right? So I go looking on Shutterstock and iStock Photo and all these places that I go to purchase the use of my images, and I started scrolling through pictures, looking for this Victorian woman. And unfortunately, there wasn't a lot that was grabbing my eye. But then at the very bottom of a page, way bottom, there was this little thumbnail, because they're only tiny little pictures, you gotta click to see them bigger. There's this little thumbnail, and it grabbed me. I'm gonna show you which one it was, because it was just so cool. Do you see that? Isn't it awesome? Come on, a girl wearing a bowler. I did not know that was a fashion trend. It was, I learned that. But a girl wearing a bowler with a magnifying glass. I was like, I want to write whatever story is behind that. But I was on a mission, right? So I flipped the page, ready to keep looking, and the entire page was full of these amazing pictures of this girl with this bowler and this magnifying glass and a plate and a thing. And I was like, I have to write those. So I told myself, that's it. I'm gonna pick 5 and I'm gonna make a series. I don't even know what it's about. I didn't know, I had no clue. And that series was gonna be 5 books. But then as I flipped the page to keep looking for that original picture, I found another one I had to have. So Meddlin Madeline became a 6-book series. I hope I can keep it to 6. And I was like, what am I going to do with this? And it dawned on me that it would be fun to write about the birth of a detective. Not just, you start reading like the Miss Marples. Well, she's already a detective. She's not your typical detective, no. But she's already one. Sherlock Holmes was already a detective. I thought it would be fun. I started with Sweet on You. If you'll notice, there's no magnifying glass. There's nothing to show, but she is looking away, right? And then Such a Tease, again, no magnifying glass, but she's, instead of just going, here to me, she looks like she's a little more focused. And then in the 3rd book, Fine Print, Madeline is really working on her first official case. Someone has asked her to do something. These aren't your traditional mysteries where here's the problem, here she's gonna jump in and find the solution. She's learning that she sees things other people don't. And when someone asked me, well, what kind of a detective is she? I realized I wanted her to be a young Miss Marple meets Patrick Jane from The Mentalist. I really wanted that psychological thing, and it's slowly coming in. It didn't start that way. So when you start these mysteries, this is not just a whodunit and you're done. It's also just her growth and birth and everything, and it's super exciting. So check out the Meddlin Madelines, tell me what you think, and I will see you with information about another series soon. Talk to you later. Bye.